welcome. We are just on the, I want to say, unfortunately this is as good as it gets. I'm not set up for mobile streaming, and my phone for some reason will go landscape on the video. We're here, got a fence in the way. We're not far from the touchdown point from runway 22. Looks like we've got a Pegasus. I mean, I've got not got my glasses on, but it looks like an A320 there. Unfortunately, I don't have any flight information or anything like that. But if we do some more of these sorts of streams, maybe that's something we'll look into. We've got a Pegasus A320, looks like a Neo, now taking off. So you'll find a lot of Ryanair flights on today's stream. It is windy, it is rainy, but this is a major hub for Ryanair. We've also had, as you can see, the Louder Air A320s, which some are based here. We've also got British Airways who've started flight ops from Stansted recently. I think there's only like 2, 3 or 4 flights from them a day. Looks like that's one of those coming up next. We are at Stansted then. Welcome, by the way. Now I know this isn't a usual type of content. We normally do sim flights, but obviously we are all interested in aviation. It's part of the reason why we do sim. So I figured it would be nice, as I'm only about an hour and 10 minutes away from here where I live. We'd give it a go. It looks potentially like we've got a British Airways A320. I'm not sure if it's a Neo or a CO, but it looks like it's got sorry guys. Unfortunately, just before we started this stream, I was just getting out of the car. There's a China Southern. There we go. Was that an E-jet? That's an E-jet maybe. That British Airways MBR. I know my camera work isn't the best, I am holding this by hand. Welcome everyone. Not sure how long this stream's going to go on for, but I did promise it, so I am doing my best to deliver. Now, many of you will be aware that this is the main hub for our in-house airline, Apoapsis Airways. In theory, you should be able to check them out at New Sky. if you're a New Sky user. If not, check it out in the Discord. Again, none of the description or anything like that's been set up at this point. Again, first time using my phone for streaming, so we'll see. Just do need to be aware we may get airport staff over here, but we'll deal with that if we have to. There's a plane on the approach now. Let's see. A little bit of something. I'm sure it's the last one. Button as well. Bad cameraman, that's all I'm going to say. Pegasus A320. I think that might be in here. Line up. Unfortunately, it does seem like there's a little bit of a gradient to the ground here, so I can't quite see the terminal. You might just be able to spot the roof of it there. There's this Stanny terminal building. Hope you can hear me alright, guys. Just can see while we wait. Pegasus A320 there, just taxiing back towards the terminal. Disconnect, great. If I go to use flight radar, a little bit of a gap in traffic by the looks of it now, as I've already mentioned. You can smell the jet fuel burn, like the fumes, you know. That's how close we are. So it looks like we've got fairly good wind straight down the runway from this direction. I can hear jets moving and what have you, but nothing's approaching the whole short point right now. I think they're R1 and S1 if I remember right for runway 22. We may also get lucky. There is a executive jet terminal here as well, past on the way here. I think there's a Embraer maintenance site. There's obviously Ryanair have got a maintenance site there. There's Harrods Executive, so those of you that know the Harrods Executive of a Harrods department store, they have an executive jet terminal here. And it looks like actually we're going to get lucky. If we look down this way, you can't quite see it because of the fence, but there is a private executive type jet on its route in. So we'll see that shortly. I can just about make out, I don't know if you can make it out there, just to the left of the terminal building at DHL horizontal stabilizer or vertical stabilizer. There's the executive jet, as you can see. There's I think that's a Jet 2 aircraft approaching the runway. Oh God. So I think what we might see here is one of the aircraft line up. I don't see anything on approach either. Oh, here we go. What's that? Play Air. Play Air. They run the A320. Like something's moving. So we've got this aircraft here, and then we've got another one just there. So, and then the executive jet here. So we're going to get a little bit busy now for a minute or two. We've also got an aircraft coming in on approach. Okay, do apologise for my camera work as always, but I'm doing my best here. So it looks like the Jet 2 737, I want to say that's probably an 800, is lining up here now. So I think what we'll do is we'll get that first, and then we'll probably get the landing that's approaching. So it looks like after this we're going to quickly turn our attention to the approaching aircraft. And off that Jet 2 Holidays 737 goes. Just going to bring ourselves around to the Ryanair. Looks like a 737-800. A lot of these 800 NGs. Nice landing there from the 737-800. Looked a fairly soft landing for a Ryanair flight, as we know. That guy's getting fired. too good at his landings, you know. So it looks like we've now got the Play Air A320 lining up. Now I'm not sure again, I think these might be Neos. I think what we'll get then is they might have it so that the ExecJet backtracks or crosses. is CO with CFM engines, but maybe CFM 56s. See the exec jet is now on its move, is now making a move. So we really kind of get a good range of aircraft here, largely A320s and 737s. However, we've had Embraers already today, we've got an exec jet on the move. Unfortunately we just missed the China 777F before we arrived. I just saw it taxiing or landing as I pulled up in the car. Interesting. Just see another tail heading towards the runway, so we'll see that shortly. Hey Said, how's it going? Oh, it's taking off from there. Wow. Intersection takeoff. Doesn't need a lot of runway apparently. There we go. Very quick little takeoff there from the executive jet. Halfway down the runway that started off, you know. Looks like we've got a Ryanair 737 MAX now coming in to line up from, I think that's Romeo 1. We've got, I can see at least another Ryanair tail moving around behind it, and a Sun Express, I believe it might be, to the right on Sierra 1. There from Ryanair now taking off. There we go. And it's in the air. Well, thank you very much, Said. So this is the first time we've done one of these real life streams like this. So it's not the best, but we're doing what we can. It's all from my phone. We've got another aircraft on approach now. So I think these two aircraft will hold short at Romeo 1 and Sierra 1 respectively, while this other one makes its way in. Well, I normally do flight sim streams, so you know, as a sim pilot myself, not a real life pilot obviously, but this is also like an hour's drive away from, over an hour's drive away from where I live, so I can only do it on like rare occasions when I get you know, a spare day. No, I'm in the UK. This is London Stansted Airport. 737 MAX 8 just arriving there. I think it's a Sun Express, potentially a Sun Express aircraft now pulling up. I wonder if that's our friend of the channel, Mehmet. If it is, he does sometimes fly here, I believe. So, no, it's Jet 2 Holidays. Okay, it's another Jet 2 aircraft in the old Allegiant colour, I believe. There you go, those CFM 56. So my name's Peter, by the way, for those of you that don't know. I go by Apoapsis Gaming. There we go. Do apologise if I missed some aircraft. Obviously I'm not the best camera person, but at the same time I've got a chat in the way, so I actually can't see a lot of it. There we go, that goes. Got another aircraft on approach, but we've also got God, I'm going to just change hands, my hands are getting cold. I don't know what the temperature is today, but we've still got that Ryanair 737 holding short as well. Airline this is at the minute, can't see from here. It's a 77 though. Oh, that's the Sun Express, maybe that's it. From Turkey, I believe Sun Express is a Turkish Airlines Lufthansa shared ownership airline. A collab, as you know. Here comes that 737 MAX 8 now. So this is very much a tourist type flights. It does have direct train access to London with a train station directly below the terminal. There you go, CFM LEAP engines. So we got another one on approach now as well. There it goes. So there's a bit of a crosswind element to the runway today. Can't see a windsock anywhere, but I know that this is a southwesterly pointing runway, and the wind is coming from the south more than the runway is pointing, so south-southwest wind. Looks like a louder air, maybe not, coming in now. No, it's an EasyJet A320 CEO. CFM engine variant for those of you who know. So just about half an hour into the stream now. I don't think we'll go for much more than an hour if we reach that far. There we go. We've got 3 Ryanair 737s lining up. Granted to do an extension to the terminal here. I think they're trying to increase capacity, which I think they can do. Obviously, you are getting into the busy London airspace from here. Not that far away. You're only Heathrow and then to the south in London City, and also London South End is not far from here either. There we go. CFM 56s are roaring away. Thank you to those who have just joined. I hope you're all well. Hope you're having a good day. Good Friday in the UK for Easter, which is on Sunday. So these will be people likely trying to get a long weekend away on holiday. Wow, there's a queue of airplanes lining up. Even though that one's just taken off, we've still got another 3 to go. This one looks like a Max again. I don't think we've got anything approaching right now. Succession if they get moving. Straight into it. There we go, CFM leaps this time. Sun's come out now. Looks like we've got another jet aircraft on approach as well. 737-800 now. We've seen a lot of 737-800 Max 8 today, I think. There's so many Ryanair airplanes that they basically handle loads of them ground on this. So I think, yeah, definitely a Jet 2 behind the Ryanair. So we've got a Ryanair and a Jet 2 737s waiting to line up. 778 now, 800 sorry. That was a solid one. He can stay at Ryanair. As it's sunny. Another 737-800. There we go. And quickly turn it back. So in theory we should get the Jet 2 aircraft now that should line up, which it looks like it's on the move now. gap for the executive jet to take off. I wonder if it'll do a intersection takeoff like the last one did. That means he's getting fired tomorrow. Don't do them sort of soft landings at Ryanair, do they? There we go, there's the executive up behind. So expecting as soon as that 737 cleared the runway, private jet will be on in the air. They don't need the full runway. Literally using about half the runway there to take off. There's another aircraft approaching as well. It's getting a bit windy as well now. We had Storm Nelson yesterday, as many of you will know. 35 knot crosswind here yesterday evening, which is about 40-45 miles an hour. Rough guess. There's the little executive jet. Let's take off well. It's in the air. Don't even need the full runway, about half the runway used there. Can you click on this? Yeah. Okay, so on the aircraft approaching, I just managed to pull up flight radar on my wife's phone. It's the Widerøe E190E2 flying into Bergen. of those at the minute, but they're starting to become a bit more popular now. Lovely and quiet aircraft with those Pratt & Whitney geared turbofan PW engines. I forget what the number is, like 1600W or something. And next up will be our flight to Cologne in the little private aircraft. It's a MVR Phenom 100. Well, we could live to have some maintenance done. As we've got a maintenance base here. We're a little bit out yet. See over just on the hill there, just in front of that hotel building, you can just see the tip of a Ryanair vertical stabiliser. There's a little bit of movement on the apron going on. Ryanair aircraft headed towards the runway over here. Again, I know you can't see this as well as me. Cameras and fences don't always get along. Don't think you guys will be able to pick it up. I can barely see it with my eyes in the cloud there. There's a British Airways potentially thinking about heading this way. I'm hoping it's British Airways. It might be Emirates. Ryanair looks like it's approaching the runway here. Here comes our little exec jet coming in from Cologne, the Phenom 100 from Embraer. Two horses there. Another 737-800 on its way. And up it goes. Okay, Anadolu A320 CEO. Never heard of this airline, so this one's a new one for me, and it's the IAE engine variant. A little bit unstable there. Still kept the nose really high there. That was an interesting landing from our Anadolu A320 there. Here we go with our next aircraft lining up. So it's lining up Romeo or Sierra 1. It's British Airways, I'm going to say it's an Embraer E190 or E195 again. I don't believe that is an E2, I think that's an E1. Good to see British Airways back at Stansted. Next is the approach from Pisa, going Maxi, I believe. Operated by Malta Air, so it's one of the Maltese registered Ryanair aircraft. For those of you who don't know, A320s, sorry, A320s are based in Malta, in the years. No, that's a 737-800. Very nice and early landing there. So next we've got Maltese registered 737-800 for Ryanair lining up heading to Milan. And coming in. Doesn't look like we've got any approaches coming in for a minute or two. And actually there's nothing in the vicinity, so let's just see what that one is. Yeah, so we've got an A321 coming in from Istanbul. From Pegasus there. That's going to be a few minutes away though. I think. Just see what else we've got coming in. Ooh, that'll be the last one. So we've got a real treat here, guys. Almaty Asiana Cargo A7. Let me get this word out. So coming up approach-wise, we have a Pegasus A321 coming in from Istanbul. Following that, we have what is going to be a real treat for you guys. Asiana. Hold on, let this plane go by because you ain't going to hear me. We are going to have an Asiana Cargo 747-400F coming in from Almaty. It's not too distant future. So that's a bit of a treat for us guys. And then behind that, an Emirates Boeing 777-300ER coming in from Dubai. So I think we're going to wait for those. I was going to plan to finish the stream at about this time. However, the 747-400 is becoming a much rarer aircraft, especially you don't always see it around here. So that'll be a bit of a treat for us. I think you know, for a bit of a tonic from the 737 A320 merry-go-round that we've got going on here, some big jets is, you know, good to see. So we'll hold out for those, and then we'll see what's coming in, and then maybe we'll finish the stream after those. Depending on what's coming, by the way. If it's just more 737 and A320, then we'll record it there. Next up, we're going to see, where is the airport? Oh, we're at Colchester, so great. Yeah. This one is the Ryanair 737-800 heading to Krakow. Keep an eye out just to see what's approaching. The wind has died down just a touch, but it is gusting a little bit. Turned itself ever so slightly, got a little bit wavy on the takeoff line with wind actually. And there we go, off it goes to Krakow. So it looks like we've got a bit of a gap again now. About 7 to 8 minutes now until our Pegasus A321 arrives. Got about 8 minutes again, but I think they're just taking a bit of a turn to get themselves basically so that they are not too close behind the previous aircraft. So basically the next 3 aircraft all arrive within about 10 minutes. We've got A321 from Pegasus, we've got Asiana 747-400 freighter coming in around about the same time. And then behind that we've got a 777 from Emirates coming from Dubai, and then a Wizz Air A321. At the minute I think that might be the last aircraft of the stream, so we'll see. About 15 minutes time I think we'll be done today, but I hope you've enjoyed it, guys, and a little bit of different content for this. Chuck it in the comments to see if you enjoyed this. Let me know if you'd want to see more. I can't promise that we'll be doing it too often, but maybe on the days when we've got, you know, a bank holiday or something like that, we might be able to do something. What was that one from Podgorica? Nice one,
Doesn't look like there's anything fun coming up
No.
in the immediate aftermath.
No. So I think the last aircraft for today is going to be the Wizz Air A321. Still can't see this Pegasus A321 yet. But it isn't quite lined up yet. It's still got to make its final turn. It's roughly 4,000 feet in altitude. Ground speed 166 knots. Registration TC-RBK. Oh, it's an A321-251NX. Is that a Neo? It might be an A321 Neo then. We haven't seen one of those yet today. I can also see a little bit of movement on the apron. Right. Looks like there might be a Lauda Air A320 coming towards the runway. Named after the F1 driver, he started this airline, and unfortunately it did go bankrupt, and Ryanair bought the rights to it and started its own version based on it, registered in Malta. Did give everyone who worked for Lauda Air a job. Is it Michael O'Leary, the CEO of Ryanair, has spoken about his interest in purchasing more A320s, which we know is a bit unusual for Ryanair, but obviously they do own Lauda Air, and they operate the A320. Currently have 27 in the fleet. I know they leases up on those in 2028, 2029, and he is concerned about getting some more. I think he's wanted to purchase new ones, but he doesn't think he's going to be able to get some by the time the lease runs out on these. So he may decide to switch the Lauda Air to a Boeing 737s, which has been mooted as a potential solution. Aside from that, he could extend the lease on the current A320s whilst he waits, but it's going to be a long time before he can get build slots for the A320 Neos for new aircraft from Airbus. Which I think is one of the reasons why he's considering switching to Boeing 737s. Looks like we've got another executive jet making its way towards the runway as well. Just heard it out of the corner. I want to say the corner of my ears, but you know what I mean? In my peripheral. I don't know. Anyway, sounds like something my wife would say. Now it looks like it's making its way straight onto the runway for a takeoff. There's our A321 now making its approach from Pegasus. Might be an A321 Neo.
Perfect.
There we go. So executive jet here now doing a... Wow, that's a loud one. Nice. If you've just joined, you're in for a real treat over the next 10 minutes or so, with the exec jet now taking off, followed by a Pegasus A321 Neo on approach. Behind that, I know we've got a Asiana Cargo 747-400F coming in from Almaty, and then we've got this Lauda Air A320 waiting to take off as well, holding short at runway 22. And then behind that, Dubai, coming in from Dubai, Emirates 777-300 ER. Here is our Pegasus aircraft. So we've got a couple of cool aircraft coming in now. Hi. He's coming in slowly. Wow, what's he on, full flaps? Yeah. Christoph and Lucas will love that, a full flaps approach after last night. For those of you who didn't see it, the flaps 25 approach in a 737-800 to Gibraltar, buttered at minus 171 feet per minute landing rate. and stopped with plenty of time. There's our A321. I want to say it's a Neo, but I'm not certain. Harder to tell with some of these Airbuses if they're running CFM engines, because if the CFM 56 doesn't look all that different. There's our louder air. Okay, looks like Ryanair's jumped the queue. Ryanair, Asiana Cargo now kind of lined up. Emirates is sort of making its way in as well. And our exec jet off to Stockholm has already gone. And then we've got the Wizz Air. So here's our louder air, A320. Then we've got a Ryanair jet that's jumped the queue. Cheeky little
Friend.
So as you don't know, Lauda Air do purely charter flights by the looks of it. I had a look on their website ahead of today, and it doesn't look like you can book flights on them. Basically, their website just says, would you like to charter our planes? And as one Ryanair owned plane leaves, another arrives. But I would definitely suggest hanging around for the next 10 minutes, because behind this 737 there is what would many people call the Queen of the Skies, 747-400F from Asiana, coming in from Almaty. There's a nice landing. These Ryanair pilots, they're risking their lives, guys. It's like they've unionised. Said, no, we want to do proper landings. There we go. There she is, guys. Queen of the Skies, 747-400F. There's a car coming along here.
They say that they do security.
Yeah, but there are a lot of them. Oh, it's a little Corsa. That's not.
That's not security. Stay out of the way of our airplane.
Yeah. Oh, they got a dog. Is that? Are they walking their dog from their car? They were walking their what? I mean, I was going to say the 747 freighter was going to be the highlight of today's stream, but people sitting in their car driving along walking their dog, I think might take it. It's a Korean airline coming in from Almaty.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah, Asiana is Korean. So here's our Asiana
She looks slow.
747-400 freighter coming in from Almaty, which I think that's Kazakhstan or Uzbekistan. Here she is, the Queen of the Skies. 777, I would believe. Up this way, that one. Yeah. Yeah, we've got behind the departing 737. We've got the 777-300ER coming in from Emirates. And then we're just waiting for that last aircraft, the A321 from Wizz Air. You'll be able to see what's arriving and departing. There goes our 737-800 arrivals. Oh, okay, Wizz Air's gone. Maybe I'll send to Gatwick. So I think we're going to call it after this 777, guys, because basically we've just got a lot of A320s and 737s, and that is basically it, guys. So that will do for today after this Emirates A737, Emirates Boeing 777. God, I've said 737 and A320 so often I can't think to say anything else. But here comes our big jet coming in through Dubai. Nice landing there. Almost can't get it in the screen, look. There we go, guys. That'll do it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you've enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments if you've enjoyed today's stream, if you want to see more. And we'll think to maybe try and sort something for another day when I've got some more time off work. But until next time, guys. Oh, by the way, speaking of next time, before I go, we should be back on tomorrow. We'll be doing a bit more Pilot's Life in Microsoft Flight Simulator, and then I believe I'm going to do a special stream on Monday. It's going to be a little bit longer than usual. We'll be in Apoapsis Airways flight on Monday, but I won't be streaming on the Tuesday instead. This is going to be instead of that. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I think we'll just finish with the jet taking off, and then we're going to end the stream on a high. Someone do something. There's nothing even approaching. I think we're going to end it there. Oh no, now that I said recommend it with this EasyJet aircraft. The A320neo, I'm going to assume it is, but it's probably just an A320. Haven't said that. Could even be an A319 by the looks of it. It's definitely a CEO IAE engine A320. There we go. Now we're going to take off roll. And off it goes. We're going to end it there, guys. Again, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Let me know if you like this, and hopefully see you all tomorrow with our Pilot's Life